Warning, sensitive topics will be talked about. And a special guest at the very end.
That boy got that crack, man. Yep.
I like these live ones. We should do these more. Just for the fucking peanut gallery. That's the gold, man. Oh, my God.
All
I
right.
wonder if we should make that a thing. You know what I mean? Like, also, welcome to episode 28. I feel like I never do the intro.
Yeah.
You're Rob and Eric, as usual. And I want to do this format a little more. Maybe we start promoting it. If we can get, like, a concrete recording time. It's the holidays coming up. So fuck me if we're going to be consistent. But we're going to try.
I was almost just going to suggest for the rest of the month, just kind of be like,
Fuck
we'll
it.
be back
Yeah,
in December. We'll be back in
I
December.
thought of that
It's
too. And I'm
fine.
like, I do get asked, though. It's, well, both my buddy Zach's, my friend Sarah, the one that was on earlier, and then, like, I get constant feedback. My buddy Caleb always thinks, listening, bud, I appreciate it. But, like, I get constructive feedback. It's nice.
Did they tell you
if we
you're
have
an
4
idiot?
people listening... No, actually. They want you to stop dadding us and just let us go off.
Because that's how you get an audience.
I'm not kidding. I'll show you
Stop,
the
Dad.
I got receipts. But, like...
No, well,
no, the feedback's appreciated.
yeah. Holiday only consistent. Or sorry, holiday only constant is blood alcohol level through the roof. True.
Yeah, I just read that.
Contrary to popular
reboot
belief, I don't drink
Scottish.
that much.
I've been told
Oh,
I have
Scott.
a
Yeah.
Mother Goose Dad kind of personality as I'm growing up, and I said, thanks.
That's an insult.
It's partially an insult,
Calling
but
you
I'll
a
take it.
Calling you a square.
Only one person calls me daddy, and it's Rob.
Mm-hmm.
Fucking
Several call me daddy, and it's concerning.
No, I stay far away from the D word, bro. I don't like that.
Let's talk about women with daddy issues and why the sex is always better.
I was actually just going to say, what? Oh, dude.
And there
Oh,
we
hi,
go,
babe.
everybody.
Dude,
Perfect timing.
I thought it was his dad was going to walk through because he said dad. I'm a little disappointed now.
Hi, babe. Perfect timing.
I could not have timed that better. Holy shit.
Why don't you
she
ask her that
opens the door.
question? Go
Dude,
ahead.
please.
Babe,
Ask
Ben
her.
wants to know what you think of
Oh,
girls
yeah,
with,
blame it on
with
me.
girls with
I
daddy
wonder
issues
why we would blame
and
it
why
on
the
you.
sex is better.
Why is she quiet?
She just shrugged her shoulders. She was like, I don't know.
Oh, my God. You know, they're trying to make up for the attention and affection
Well,
they didn't get. That's my guess.
Well, duh.
Yeah.
What do you expect?
But man,
She said she said she thinks it's something that fucked up girls say just to make them sound interesting.
They feel the personality's a little dry.
Hey,
let
if
me
your
just
father
try using
didn't
some
love you,
nameplay.
if your dad didn't love you, why should I? That's all. I'm saying. He seems like a smart guy.
Yeah. Well,
Oh my God.
so let's
Jesus
think. What
Christ.
are we gonna talk about? The Kyle
Oh, I wanted to
Rittenhouse
keep
thing.
going on that.
The Kyle Rittenhouse thing's
I
getting
knew that was
huge.
gonna
They're
come up.
still deliberating.
Yeah. Dude,
I don't
they
know,
are
man.
ripping everything that this kid has ever said apart. Like, literally anything he's ever
As soon as
said.
I saw the video of him crying his eyes out, I fucking died. That was the best thing I've ever seen.
Yeah, dude,
I'll-
that face is something
I'll
else.
vouch that it's funny, but like I'll vouch like I've had a panic attack like that, so I'm like, that's you can't fake that. That's pretty legit. Like when I had one when we had like a near miss when we were stopping when I was driving. After I had my accident, I got just like that, and I'm like,
I think that's
"Ooh."
completely different.
I'm like still gonna laugh at that. I mean, he also shot 2 people. One was a
gonna say,
pedophile.
you
so,
almost died. He did not almost make 2 people die. He did make them die.
I don't know. He could have got beat to death by that mob if you go by.
Well, one
whatever
person
was
had a
happening
gun.
that year.
One person
Yeah,
had a
one-
gun.
That's why he got
Yeah.
shot in the arm.
Yep. Somebody pointed a gun at him. That's the only reason he started
And then he
shooting.
shot,
The other,
he shot
the other
mob
kid
guy
was
tried
beating
to
the
grab
shit
him.
out of him with a
My
fucking
opinion on this whole thing,
skateboard.
I haven't watched any of the trial things. I didn't see any of the videos. I saw one picture, so my opinion's going to be, I don't know anything, so I'm not saying shit. If Izzy was on
yeah.
here, she would say a lot, because she's been watching it nonstop, because she is an avid gun
same.
person. So,
Yeah.
yeah.
Yeah, the
I,
only thing I guess I agree and disagree with, like, he even said, he's like, I should have never left the house that night. I should have just
No.
not gone.
From what
But
I've
he
heard,
was-
no.
But he was like, yeah, but he was like, I got there and, it was out of fucking control. They were burning the fucking city down. He's like, so, I just kind of went out there like just to be there, just in case. And, somebody pointed a gun at me. Somebody started beating the shit out of me with a skateboard. He's like, so I started shooting. You have
the
at
right
that
to
point, you
defend
gotta,
yourself.
you have the right to defend yourself. I mean, maybe the choice of gun would have been a little better if he had like a pistol or
clearly,
something.
It worked. He's alive.
Yeah, but
That's why you don't carry. Think of what the other guy's gonna do. I don't know. I don't know how it's gonna go. I really want.
so I just started blasting.
All right, Danny.
The moment that made me laugh
Excuse me,
the
Frank.
hardest was the defense brought up the guy that got his forearm blown off. The guy had pointed the gun at him. And
Yeah.
the prosecution goes, just so I'm clear, and for the jury and everyone else listening, you were not shot until you raised your hands, then dropped them, and pointed a gun at Mr. Rittenhouse. Is that correct? And the guy's like, yeah. And it pans over to the defense and the guy's head, it pans over to the prosecution. His head's just in his hands. Like, oh my fucking God, this is our star witness.
Yeah, like you pointed a gun.
Oh shit! Like, well, that's why you got shot. The other guy, the one that got clapped in the head, which I saw the videos like the night it was happening, and it's what he's a pedophile. I'm glad he's dead. Good riddance. But like, he got shot in the head, so they start doing CPR on him, like he's lifeless, and they're like pumping his chest. I'm like, yeah, that'll get him right up, dude. That's how you address a head wound is fucking 2 minutes of intense CPR. You just make sure all the blood flies out of there like a fruit gusher. There you go.
Yeah.
He'll be right as rain.
Yeah. I don't know. I'm giving him oxygen. I don't understand.
I don't know why he won't get up, but
I'm breathing
Just
into
reminds me
him.
of like some of the 911 shows that come out, and they're like, "Oh, let me try and show you." Have people that have never fucking been in an emergency situation write an emergency show, like the one that I saw where it was. I think it was that 911 show that like just came out like a year or two ago. Situation was it was someone sitting in the front seat of a truck.
I know what you're talking about.
And there was a metal beam that went through, and it was pretty much right here. So
Yeah,
like,
he got impaled.
if they moved too much, it would impale them. So
You gotta
what do
rupture
the
'em,
people
yeah.
on the show do? They said, "Hey, let's put an airbag under him and start pumping it up to remove the pressure." And I'm like,
You're gonna kill him.
what?
what are you doing? And like, if you
Fucking
watch
kill the man.
the fire department chronicles, that guy, one of the funniest fucking YouTubers on the planet, he green screens himself into those scenes and says, "Yeah, if we do that, he's gonna die." So those
like
people
is the,
are
God, the voice
stupid.
of reason. Oh my God. Yeah, I don't know.
know.
I think there's good grounds it'll just get thrown out because like a lot of the jury is like afraid for their life because they're being tailed and shit by cameras. Like, what was it today? NBC reporter got arrested or like fined or something because they were following the bus moving the jurors. And he had
Yeah,
a
you're
camera
not
crew
allowed to
with
do
him.
that shit. Yeah.
And MSNBC denied it. Meanwhile, they go on his Twitter and they like screenshotted everything before he started deleting all his shit. But yeah, he's a reporter for NBC. Like, you're gonna tell me there's
Nice.
not some kind of like intended outcome here they're trying to get? Like, I think it might. I think it might realistically get thrown out. Either way, all could have been avoided if National Guard was calling to do his job and make sure people aren't burning buildings down and shit, and maybe you keep control of your streets. I don't know.
Yeah.
Call me
They're trying
crazy.
to make it.
This is all
they're just-
avoidable.
They're trying to make it sound like it was like a peaceful protest.
And it
know?
never was. None of
Like,
them were.
like, yo, I never mind like if you want to protest for something, as long
Yeah, I don't
as
give
it's
a
a
shit.
peaceful protest.
Have
who
your
gives
shit
a
on the
fuck,
side of
you
the
know?
road with the sign. I'll drive by. Yeah, fuck
Yeah,
dude.
you know,
yeah, cool.
Or
But
like,
when you're-
even if you're outside with signs and shit and fucking
Yeah.
yelling, that's
like
still
fuck
a
Kellogg's,
peaceful,
like
yeah, like
all
that's
that shit.
still
Yeah,
a
sure.
peaceful protest. But
That's
when
cool.
you start like
Starting
throwing
shit.
fucking bombs and like Molotovs and you're burning buildings down and breaking into fucking places and robbing
on
them,
video.
that's no longer peaceful. You
I
can't
think
call
you,
that peaceful.
I think that's looting at that point. That's not even like you lost the plot. Whatever you were protesting about, all of a sudden don't matter. Now it's let's get some Nikes. Let's burn
Yeah,
down
it's like-
Target.
And
Why is it always a CVS?
What
It's
I-
always a CVS that gets burned down.
what I've
Yeah,
heard
right.
too, apparently, with some of those things where it goes from, a little bit rambunctious to, now they're just raiding stores. Those are people that are not even from the fucking area. They hear
Yeah, a lot
about
of
it, they
them come
drive in, and they're like, yeah, protest. No, let me go steal a TV. Those are the fucking cocksuckers that ruin everything.
Oh yeah.
Oh yeah, they just exacerbate it.
Yep.
Because it's like, oh yeah, let me just capitalize because they're already out of control. So I'm gonna get mine and dip.
And like a percentage
Yeah,
of the
it's
time,
like-
it's not even the protesters that started. It is those people, and that's why it gets out of hand. And then one person sees that it's just a chain reaction. So.
I think a lot of times
yeah,
it's
of course.
feds. I think. The
Oh,
feds tried to
definitely.
do it.
Yeah, I've seen like the pictures of like some of the recent ones, like some of the stuff in Philly. Dear fucking Lord. Like they would show these guys that like, jacked out of the minds wearing like a plaid shirt and jeans with like something
Oh, yeah,
on
we
the
call them,
side. And it's like,
We call them glowies when you can tell it's a Fed. That was like there's a Trump rally and then it's all these guys that are just they were all federal agents and the one guy that got arrested was an undercover Fed. There were like 100 people at the rally, all Feds. No one knew. That's the competency of the federal government. They're these horrible white supremacist boogeymen that we can't seem to find anywhere, but they're there. Trust us.
oh yeah.
Like, weird. Oh, yeah, this guy committed a shooting and he was using the exact things we're trying to ban. Isn't that weird? We should get rid of him. Like, why is that always the case? The Vegas shooting.
Yeah, I do agree
No
with some of
motive
that
or
stuff.
anything. Still not identified. Just throwing that out there.
My
Most
favorite thing is when
amazing
they call
mass shooting in
every
history.
like automatic weapon, they call it an AR.
An
It's like,
AR-15.
no.
Or an assault
It's
weapon.
not an
I hate the
AR-15.
term assault weapon.
Dude, me and Ben have been going back and forth over this one news clip from like fucking 8 years ago.
Which
like
one was that?
it's this guy like showing how a shotgun works and he
Oh,
shoots it
Jesus
and the
Christ,
woman's
yeah.
like, "Do you see how much damage can be done with an AR-15?"
Yes.
Yeah.
I've seen that.
I'm like, dude,
We're
that's a
led
fucking
and legislated
that's a
by
Mossberg,
people-
dude. Like
We're led and legislated by people that have no idea about guns, about money, economy, housing, food, but we want them to write the laws for us.
So
I'm
that's
just saying we should have been stacking bodies in the street a long time ago.
and that's the
all.
thing though. These people are just going to protest. Nothing's going to get done. Nothing's ever
No,
going to
they're
fucking
hollow
get done.
protests.
So if you want to make a law about something, I believe you probably should be an expert about it, or at least in the same boat of what that law is about. So like,
You would think so.
yeah, right.
oh,
Well, see, I don't like that either because, like, you have I don't like Dan Crenshaw at all, the
I don't know who that
Cyclops
is.
Republican guy. He's a Marine or whatever, guy's eye shot out.
Oh,
But they call
I
him-
think I heard something.
But
about
he's
him.
the one that, like, he's like, oh, the left's crazy. But then he's, like, supporting red flag laws where, like, there's a hollow committee to just fucking, yeah, this guy shouldn't have a gun. Like, red flag laws are so fucking dangerous and just such a slippery slope. It's insane. Some faceless committee is going to see you were totally fine, but you got arrested once for drunk driving. And off that, they could just be like, yeah, he's not mentally sane enough to have a gun. But this guy that's on meds and everything, he's great because the Fed can use him in some mass shooting in the future. Because he's already mentally unstable and we'll just give him stuff he needs. Like, it's fucked, dude.
There's so many bullshit things that just kind of lead to another thing happening. Again, just like I said about the protest,
Consistently.
chain reaction. No one actually does anything about it because they're just like, oh, well, let's distract them with something else. Yeah, and it's just like that. As soon as like a big news thing is happening, all of a sudden something else just happens, like a shooting happens. I just bumped my desk and my camera went wild.
yeah.
But no, like that happens. Like something small comes up and they're like, oh, what about this debate? And then the entire internet
Focus
just
on
blows up
this.
about that.
Meanwhile,
Yep.
we're passing legislature to sell your children to the Chinese. Like,
It's
Oh.
always
and then this
The
is something I
hang-on.
thought about too. I was talking with a coworker because she's a little older. Since we've been kids, there's been no tangible enemy. Even like if you go back to Vietnam, what was the enemy? It wasn't the Vietnamese. It was fucking communism. Just don't get me wrong.
Ourselves at this
McCarthyism didn't go far enough. We didn't get them all. There's still communists out there. They're not people. 2, what do we have after that? We had the Cold War, right? Not really a war. Just everyone
Yeah.
flexing on each other. After that, what
Pretty
do we
much.
have? Desert Storm. Why the fuck do we have Desert Storm?
we
had
want
big bad-
oil.
we had big bad Saddam, but nah, Halliburton just started popping off. Then we had 9/11. What was it? Terrorism. You can't see it, but it's everywhere. It's everywhere. They know where you're at. They know where you're sleeping. They're gonna fucking find you in your bed and gonna finger your kids. Like, I'd never seen a terrorist. Terrorists don't give a fuck about me. Terrorists hit the Pentagon because they hated our military. They hit the World Trade Center because they hated our economy. And they were going to hit the White House, but that flight got crashed actually out in PA. So, like, don't get me wrong. I think Bush was in on it. Like, or he's just that incompetent to let it happen.
That's
Not like
one
it
of
was
those
planned, but,
conspiracies
like-
that I do think something could be up. But again, I don't touch
Well,
it.
it was a great excuse to get back in the Mideast. And then Dick Cheney made billions off Halliburton, and you never heard about him on the news cycle again. He's just he's still alive. Made an ungodly amount of money. Halliburton's starting to hit record highs. It all came to fruition.
I always wonder if like,
and now it's a virus, right? You can't see it, but everyone's got it, and you're gonna die if you fucking smell it. You know, like
I always wondered.
There's no enemy.
I always wondered if they took. Well, a minute. Our buddy Reboot said, "I know it's some offense taken, but I'm really keeping my foot off the gas on this."
Dude,
topic."
fucking hammer down. That is what we thrive on.
Send
here.
it in,
That's
bro.
why I get called
Full
a dad,
send.
because some topics I'm kind of like, okay, I'm good.
No, but I always wondered like if they just looked into the Middle East, got some dude's name, and just went, "That's the head guy. That's the head of the Taliban."
I could see
Osama
something
bin
like that
Laden is the
happen.
head of the Taliban, and Osama bin Laden's just sitting in like a hole in fucking Saudi Arabia
Hey,
or Afghanistan.
what
wherever
happened?
He comes out after a piss, and he's like,
What did I do?
I'm the number one most wanted man in America for what?
What did I do?
He's
Now
like, I
he-
only have goats, you know.
He actually was trained by the. Excuse me. He was trained by the CIA to like work against the Russians in the
I
Mideast.
forget to
so
change
Yeah, I
the
know that.
toilet paper
That-
roll once, and this is what happens.
I was gonna say they're putting like Greek and fucking Middle Eastern words together. Like Moussaka alabim is the worst. Like, and someone's like Moussaka. You know that fucking lasagna shit the Greeks make? Like, wait a minute. Oh my god! It's like just throw a bunch of syllables together and put some phlegm in it, and that's our that's our new target.
Yeah, dude.
Yeah, we killed 80 people at a wedding, but hey, we think we got the guy we were aiming at. Oh no, we didn't. Oh
Yeah,
well, that was an accident, right? That was
Gyro
bad intel.
Jim.
No,
Gyro Jim Salabim is the number one
Jim.
the most dangerous Greek
just-
Afghani.
It's so weird. Like we have real enemies like here, but no, look everywhere because all these faceless things are evil and trying to kill you and your family, and they hate you. Well, it's like I think you guys hate us.
Yeah,
I
the
think you guys
government
hate. Why
definitely
can't
hates
I? Why can't I buy raw milk or collect rainwater on my own property? Like, what the fuck, man? Why is that illegal?
I mean, they've been chasing Bin Laden in Afghanistan. Take a detour into Libya, Iraq, and find them in Pakistan. That is some British holiday invasion.
Yeah,
shit, right?
exactly. Like, you know what we're talking about. Oh my god, yeah, his system knows what's up, but like, you know what I mean? Like, it all just stinks when you start reading about it. You're like, none of this adds up, but these guys are making a lot of money.
See,
It's
I
like,
don't.
even with like OPEC, they're like, oh, that's why oil prices are so high. It's like, no, they're high because we won't drill ours. And then what was it? Biden and the Chinese came out today saying like, oh, hey, we're going to get prices down. It's like, no, you're using our emergency reserves to lower pricing over the holidays so you look like a good guy, and then it's going to rocket right back up when you guys start traveling again. Like, we have it. We can. There's no reason to be involved in the Mideast. We can make it here better, cleaner, transport it better.
Also, like you guys have said, and I've heard from other people too, and I actually do agree with this point. Biden's not in control of anything. They're talking
not. That's the
through
scary part.
Biden's
That's
just
the
the
scary
mouthpiece, and they're just like, hey, guess what? Say that. Okay.
Yeah, Kamala Harris has her hand so far up that man's ass. She's working him like a puppet, bro. The guy doesn't even know who he is.
Which
he
is
was in the
amazing
middle of
because
like
none of
an
them like each
economy.
other.
No, he was in the middle of like some economic fucking speech thing, and he's sitting in the fucking in the audience like with the rest of the UN, and he's sitting like
he's falling
this.
asleep.
The dude just falls asleep. Are you kidding me?
Like that's our figurehead.
This is the leader of the United States. This is the president, the
Christ.
supreme leader, the Lord Commander. And this guy is he's fucking talking about his hairy legs and shit. I don't know, man. He's out of his mind.
Bro.
He was
Biden
just
is straight
a
up
little
one of the
sleepy
old
coming.
guys. Biden is straight up one of the old guys from the balcony in the Muppets.
Yeah, dude.
I think what did it. I think what did it for me the other week was when he was talking about, was it Jackie Robinson or some other baseball players, like one of the great
yeah.
Negro players, and I'm like,
Yeah, I was like, you
Oh.
said what?
oh
Yeah.
And
Yeah,
then they're
not
like,
the
"Here's what he
Negro
meant by
Leagues."
it." Yeah, they
Yeah.
went
Like,
they
you
went
could
Need a
to
say
immediate
translator
damage
just
control.
for Joe Biden.
Yep.
Wait,
Oh
we
my
should.
God.
Should make a series like that where it's just like we put up his speech and be like, "Hello, everybody. My name is Eric, and I am the translator for Joe Biden, President of America. What he meant to say was,
I got long leg hairs that glow in the sun. Help! They've taken my family hostage and are using me as a mouthpiece for tyrannical agendas.
what he meant to say was he didn't shave his legs today." That's what I'm getting at. Do some shit like that.
Dude, I would watch the shit out of that. That's hilarious.
Please help. They're holding my family.
Yeah, right. Please help God. And like I've said it before, and I think on here is like what upset I think that's a consensus with most people. It's like it's not Biden calling the shots.
No,
but it's
not.
fucked up to me because he's like my grandparents' age. So like if my pop's mental health was failing, and someone was like, "Yeah, he's gonna do and say everything we need him to," I would want to kill each and every one of them.
Yeah, of course.
Like that is horrible. Like
No,
he's not
well-
there. The stroke fucked him.
I said that previously.
Gone after that.
I said I feel terrible for Joe Biden and his family because
he doesn't know.
he doesn't know who he is.
The lights are not on.
Yeah,
Or
exactly.
What
dude.
if it's this shit where he does know what's going on, but they tell him you better act like you have dementia, or we're killing you?
There's no
What if
way
that
he's
was
that
a-
good of an actor.
No,
I mean,
bro.
I think it's feasible. Don't get me wrong. I think anything's possible.
You've seen method actors before.
Yeah, but he's not much of a like. If he's method acting, that shit from like
He's got some of
he's
that
letting the
meth.
old head come out with the Negro League. That's what I was
Yeah.
like. Great Negro play. I'm like, whoa. I'm like, anyone else says that on TV, they lose the career. What happens if he says it? Full media damage control. And that's where And that's where. Are you write that down as a series idea?
trying to, but I have no goddamn sticky notes.
I'll do a quick aside. Like, here's what bothers me, and it's the super anti-Trump people are whisper quiet right now because one, shit's not really changing. Two, shit's objectively getting worse. And three, the people that called him authoritarian, like to be authoritarian, you need to have the full system with you. The whole system hated him. Biden has constant coverage going for him. There's like several teams of people. There's handlers. There's fucking everything else.
Was he a fucking wild animal?
Handled. Yeah. they point him around. The one that killed me today, he was like supposed to speak in like an air hanger. And they're like, "Yep, just stand on the blue X." And he's like, "Okay." And he just completely misses it and like keeps walking. So everyone's like looking around and they just like move forward with him. And the lady who's introducing him is like, okay. I'm like, oh shit. But even like with that one, with the media gaffe, right? Like articles immediately. Here's what he meant. But meanwhile, Trump could be like, "I love you all." And then he's like, "Trump loves white supremacists." It's like, what? What?
Yeah, nah,
this isn't even honest.
My favorite thing about a lot of the people that were anti-Trump, pro-Biden, right, is they voted for Biden, got Biden in, and then like a week after he was in, he started doing like dumb shit, right?
Yeah, like
and
worse.
the people that were like, "Go Biden," they're like, "Okay, we voted Biden in so Trump would get out, but we didn't want Biden either."
Yeah,
It's like,
we fucked up.
So
Yeah, right.
so what you're saying is you have
You're an
no
idiot.
fucking idea what's going on.
You're an
don't know what's
NPC
going.
that does what they're told. That's all. That's where
Dude,
the NPC meme
it's-
came from.
It's so fucking weird.
There's a
to
lot
me.
about Trump I didn't like, to be fair. Horrible
Yeah, of
on
course.
guns, but New York Democrat, what do you expect? Mm-hmm. That's kind of where I'm at. But overall, you kind of need a dickhead as a leader because, like, yeah, you may not like him, but you're also not going to get fucked with. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like, you can have a boss that's a fucking dick, but you're probably not going to get challenged much on him. And if he does go to bat for you, people are going to be like, "Oh, shit." Like,
Yeah.
It's, what is it? Nixon had it. It's called the madman principle, where, like, you want a motherfucker in charge. Like, you don't want a nice, agreeable guy. Like, that's what happened with, what's his name, Jimmy Carter. People are like,
Yeah,
"Oh,
like
he's
the
really
worst
nice." So they
president
voted him in, and they were like, "Oh my god, this guy's dog shit." and then he's out, but then now he builds houses. Like, cool. Why didn't you just go do that instead of fuck shit up for 4 years? You know what I mean? But like, you could have just did that. Peanut farmer, and he's like, "Oh, I sold my farm, so there's no conflict of interest." It's like, how much money do you really make with a fucking peanut farm, bro? You know, like, you trying to flex because like it's a peanut farm. Unless Smuckers comes looking for you, like Jif. Which one of those had like a lead poisoning thing recently? Did I see something?
I
like that?
thought it
doesn't
was. I
have
thought it
lead?
was.
Right. Buy American. Like, let's get to that.
Dude.
Unless you're buying like drugs, in which case it's like, oh yeah, we put lead in the baby powder, but guess where they're making it? China.
China.
But just, I don't know. Be smarter, people. Like, yeah, it's another $1 or $2, but guess what? You can actually get it. Especially with the Black Friday coming up. I kind of want to go out just to see what places are bare and how people react.
I do like Reboot's comment there. I mean, Trump and our boy Boris were like Crab and Goyle. Now we have Biden and Boris, so it's Laurel and Hardy.
Laurel and Hardy. Jesus Christ.
I
love
a lot
these
of
references.
lot of names.
We
there.
got everyone's references, dude. This is nice. We got a good range of like listeners. A little bit of the older heads, a little bit of the younger. This is good. This is good. But yeah, man.
Bro.
Black Friday's gonna be fun this year with the shortages. It should be good.
Yeah.
Or
I
they
always
were just
wanted to
lying
do
the whole
something.
time, and they're gonna put everything out.
I don't know. I
Black Friday. They always have stuff just kind of on standby.
I always wanted to, for Black Friday, like put on a bunch of like full-on football gear and like show up with weapons, you know, but terribly made weapons, like weapons that I made in my garage, you know, and then just like show up. Yeah, like
Not even
the
do it,
baseball
just
bat
stand
with the
there
nails
if you
in it.
see someone
Yeah, and
acting
just
out.
yeah, and just stand outside, you know, and be like the superhero.
But
for
you're
the
just
day.
standing like in line with normal people. You have like the fucking Mad Max like spiked shoulder
Yeah.
pads on. And, like,
Yeah.
Thanks for
baseball
tuning in to
bat.
6ABC.
Yeah.
A madman in a Target dressed up in full football gear with a hockey stick was arrested today at Target during Black Friday sales because he says these kids need to learn.
Not even like they go up, you know, like you have the people outside the line, like on, you know, Thursday night or whatever. They like go up, sir, what brings you here? The deals. Sir, is that all? I'm really excited to get inside with everybody. It's gonna be a fun time. You know, like,
Sir, can you please empty your pockets, please?
okay. I'd like to
But no,
see you make me shirt
Black
and tie,
Friday.
boy.
That's one of my favorite reasons to go out is just to see how fucking insane these people are. That's one of my favorite things to do. I don't even buy
But
shit. I find something stupid that's like
Yeah.
$5 marked down to $2. I'm like, yeah, sales.
I'm
The only-
surprised. I'm surprised that Black Friday's still a thing with how many people die and get hurt every year.
It's
It's
stupid.
only a couple.
And the fact that these people don't know that all those fucking TVs and extra cameras and stuff they put
They'll be
out
on
for
sale.
Black Friday are not good. It's like,
They're not for sale either.
It's like
they're marked
bottom
up
of the
and then marked
line.
down.
yeah.
The only ones that are actually good are the ones you gotta wait in line for. Those are the only things you actually get a deal on. Everything else is like just marked. It's marked up, then marked down. Like, oh, this costs us $88, but for you it's $44. Realistically, it's always
Yeah.
on sale for like
That's Lauren
40
brought that up
instead of
plenty
60.
of times before. She also brought up a really good
Hey, she's
question.
smart.
She said, "Do you guys think they're actually going to have PS5s and Xbox Series X's for Black Friday?"
This could be like the year when the Wii. Remember when the Wii came out? There were people getting like armed escorts out of like Walmarts and shit because my mom and grandma did. They got me and my brother a Wii, and there was a cop that walked them to their vehicle. And to this day, that shit is still fucking wild to me.
Dude,
I don't think they're gonna have shit though. They're gonna have like
Dude.
the boxes and then put like an IOU in it.
Oh yeah, yeah.
I don't know why this made me laugh so hard, but Reboot said I should come over in my rugby kit and hire myself out to people to charge over the old and frail to get a TV.
They don't get TV. They're only gonna have it for like 5 years, right?
Yeah,
Hear
dude.
fucking JBL's theme song come on.
Do you smell what the Rock is cooking?
Yeah,
Quite
you
the
could
difference
pay
in
like
superstars.
No,
there,
I know.
boy.
I know.
you pay like $150. You get Reboot, but you pay $175, and his wife comes with the bagpipes and starts playing war music. Yeah. Really sets the fucking tone. You know what I mean?
For another 25, I'll make a speech with the blue and white face paint. Brothers!
Yeah.
Dude,
We
I'd
charge
watch
into
that.
this Best Buy today, not for need.
But for glory!
Fucking Aragorn. But not this day. This day we fight for the PS5s.
It's not about the deals or the savings or even being thankful. It's for glory!
What is your profession? Shampoo.
it's him and his fucking rugby team.
Oh my god. They're doing a haka like the fucking New Zealand. What are they? The Diamondbacks or Blackbacks, whatever the fuck they're called.
I actually just saw a
Oh
video
my
of this
God.
metal band, Alien Weaponry. They put on a haka for like I think Revolver magazine just because they're very inclusive and everything, and members of them are a part of that. So like they did the haka on videos. Like that shit's cool. Like really.
Yeah,
neat.
haka's sick. And most of those guys can fucking punch a hole
Yo,
through
speaking
your chest.
of
So it's
speaking
oh,
of
shit.
like ritualistic dances and Samoans and shit, did you guys hear The Rock's new rap?
It's kind of hard.
Did he do another one?
Because it's everywhere.
Did he do
No,
another
it's-
one, or is it the
it's
one
the
he
same
did
one.
with Tech Nine?
It's the same one.
So the beat goes hard, but like his verses are kind of not.
Dude,
I think it's because
so-
he pronounces all of the words.
Yeah. It's about power. It's about great. We're hungry. Maintain. Like what the fuck? Like
He's so
Where's the flow?
like
Ritualistic dances and lions comes in. Of course he does.
he's so
have a powwow.
like overpronounced. You know what I mean? Like he
That's
Too
speaks
enunciated.
he speaks perfect English. So to hear him not, say, you know what I mean? Like if you rip him out of the track,
That's
it
exactly.
slaps.
Yeah, no, system.
exactly.
I'm with you. Yeah, that shit
Oh.
fucking fire. But I also
Someone,
love Tech Nine. So when I
Someone
heard he
actually
made the
did
beat, I'm like, it's gonna be
they did a remix. They took that rap and they put it over "Somewhere I Belong" by Linkin Park during the verse, and I was like, you know what? This actually
bad.
kind of fits. It actually fit pretty damn well. I was surprised.
not too shababa, baby.
And then someone said, "Yo, you should put the full song up on Spotify." It's like, so you want me to take a 40-second section of one song and put it into like a 5-minute long song? Oh,
Yeah, why?
sure, yeah,
Why
Yeah.
would? Okay.
yeah, dumbass.
You just listen to that. I don't know. Like just look it
Yeah,
up.
good enough, I guess.
Like you have to push buttons. It's not even like it's hard. Like you don't have to physically exert yourself. If you're wheezing after pushing buttons, you're Nikado avocado. I don't know, man. I don't know what to tell
I don't
Nikado
think we're that bad.
avocado.
you. Do we want to talk about that? Heavily?
Oh wait, did you see that Meat Canyon actually reacted to him?
Yes, it was
Okay.
gold. Oh
it
my
was,
god,
it was
I love
actually
Meat
pretty
Canyon.
funny. And the fact that he even said, he's like, look, I'm not actually trying to like make fun of these people. It's just more like I'm trying to show like
Over
there's
parody them. Yeah.
not even, it's just he just wants to show that there is like a silver lining to everything, and like, you know, kind of think about what you're doing. I'm not outright just calling you fat.
But like it would be like Rob turning into me over the course of a year.
Yeah.
Like after like cuz he was, I mean, like, you know, as vegans you're a little deficient and stuff, but like when I watched stuff like some guy, what's his name? It's called The Right Opinion. He was so bored over COVID, he did like a 4.5 hour documentary on him, like
Wow.
from how he started to where he is now. And like the drama shit, he's like, he started as this, and then it was vegan stuff, and then like he started getting like a little into the drama side, but then like he renounced veganism, and he's like, oh my god, I felt so good after I eat like a burger. I feel incredible. My body is like, holy shit, finally. But then it turned into these mukbang things. So like they were vegan, but like not healthy because you're eating 10,000 calories of fucking vegan food, which is fair. Like people eat something because it's vegan and think it's good, but you're eating a whole box of vegan mac and cheese. Like that's not good.
No.
That's not good. Like it's I mean, don't get me wrong, if you get frozen mac and cheese, it's probably not real cheese anyway. But it's very easy to make yourself. Just make it at home and it's a lot better. But I don't know, man. Just seeing like the evolution of him going from like vegan mukbangs to like, I'm gonna eat. But he would do these like back to back. It's like he did like a KFC mukbang and then like a Dunkin' Donuts one or something. You're like, Jesus fuck, dude. Like I like good food, but fast food in mass quantities is not like something I want to do.
No, well, it's the money. Like he probably
yeah,
saw
it
how
really
much
is.
money that one video brought in, and he was like, "Well, got to do another one." Like that, he sold his soul, you know,
got
for
addicted.
He literally like is addicted to money. It's not even the food; it's the fucking
right.
money.
He does what
and
gets
like
him
now
views.
he lives as this character, and it's not him, but he's so. I don't know. I
Good man of
guess
mine. Good man.
he's so.
Addicted to boobies.
He's so like enveloped, you know, by money that he's not even looking at
What he's
like
becoming.
what he's doing to himself. Yeah,
It's
like,
like it was so weird just to see like because the video starts off when he was fucking skinny, and I was just like, oh my god. But that's something like, don't get me wrong, like this would be cool if this pops off and like we could do this once a week and get paid to do it. Like that would be 10 out of 10. That would be the shit. But if I turn into something that's like not me, like if I went the Nikado route, you know what I mean? Like I'd hope the two of you would be like, what the fuck is wrong with you? Like where are his
I'm not
friends?
stupid.
Like didn't he have like a boyfriend/husband?
Yeah, he did.
Trust
Through all
me,
this shit,
when,
like-
when Rob was
But the
getting
money was probably
popular-
that good.
When Rob was getting popular for streaming League of Legends, I was really concerned for him. He was taking a dark path.
I was
I
playing
was
the
shocked.
wrong game.
I had no clue you had as many people as you did.
Back in Nam.
Because I was
yeah.
like, oh, Rob's streaming. Let me pop in. I'm like, 300 people. Where the fuck am I been? And then you're playing League. You're like, hey, let's go. And I'm like, okay, sounds like when I played with them. But then
Yeah,
you
no,
see,
nothing
your
ever
soul
changed.
left your eyes.
Yeah,
Yeah,
dude,
it
it's
was
just
like-
because it was League. It was just League,
Yeah.
bro.
League
It was
kills
just
you, man.
League. It literally sucks the soul out of your body.
PogChamp, I agree.
Reboot said he eats like that and he doesn't get paid for it.
Me neither, man.
Man.
Seriously.
Maybe that's what we're missing. Maybe that's what we need to do for these podcasts.
I
We
am
need
not
to-
mukbanging on podcast.
I don't think I ever want to.
No.
You sure, guys? I could order. I saw Applebee's has Doritos flavored wings now, so you know
What?
I could. Yeah, I just looked at.
Do they just roll them in Doritos and fry them? Because I'm pretty
man.
sure, like,
Wait, do you remember when Buffalo Wild Wings did the Mountain Dew flavored wings?
yes.
Yeah.
I have a thing
I didn't try
against
them, though.
Buffalo Wild Wings because they are insanely overpriced for what they are.
Why are you
Was it
looking up
Dorito?
pictures?
Cheeto flavored. I'm
Oh,
sorry,
they're
Cheeto,
Cheeto
flavored.
flavored? Dude, you know what
Yes.
that screams to me? And I didn't go to Applebee's for years for this. Is like they're literally just like zapping frozen food in a nice oven.
Yep.
Like just a better oven.
Yep.
But like I've been recently. The food's a lot better than I remember. I don't know if maybe there were other people having that. Like, oh, let's just heat up those frozen leftovers for you.
I don't
Like,
know. Like me and my girlfriend used to go to Applebee's occasionally, but it was mainly for the fries. I didn't give a fuck about anything else.
Yeah, they
their
actually
fries are
season them
really
right.
good. Yeah,
I
their
liked
fries
the
are like
quesadilla
actually
burger
seasoned
for a
very
time,
good.
but then I tried a
I like
quesadilla
the-
burger that's like right down the road from us. And
Way
you
better.
know how their quesadilla burger at Applebee's is literally just a tortilla shell, and then the stuff in the middle? No.
Yeah.
This fucking place, quesadilla on top, quesadilla on bottom,
Oh, good
burger
Lord.
in between. And I was like,
Next level.
oh my God, it's a quesadilla burger.
Now that's what I'm talking about. No, I used to get the cowboy burger, the one that just had like it was like the half pounder.
Has
that
that,
had all the
oh
good
yeah, it has like the
toppings and
onion
shit.
tanglers on
Okay.
it.
Yeah, and I was like, this is the shit. This is good.
Yeah.
But I went last time and like they had all this different stuff. I was like, what are they trying to be like artisanal? What the fuck is this?
It's okay, when I- when I-
Wait, Domino's?
When-
Oh, all right. I got a little rant to go on here.
Oh, dude,
'cause
go on
someone-
it because
someone
Lauren told me last night.
Okay. All right. So, before I moved, I used to live 40 minutes south from where I live now in New Jersey with Lauren, because I moved in with Lauren 2 Marches ago. So I was like, oh, God.
Third morning.
So, every now and then I would like to get Domino's, just because, you know, it's I like Domino's food. It's okay. Like, their pizza's
Yeah.
good, the crust is good. I'm all right.
They're
And the pan
open.
pizzas, when the you know, it's just like they say about Little Caesars. It's hot and ready, but is it good? It's hot and ready.
It's
what more
hot
do you
and
want?
ready.
So,
That's it.
But so
I ordered
so
Domino's here in
set
like
Daddy
7
off.
minutes.
God damn it.
Jesus. Fuck.
So every time I got Domino's from the pizza place that was near my parents' house, good. Every single time I got it. And if something was wrong, it was they forgot to put pepperoni, which is like, that's fine. I don't even have to worry
I could
about
get
it.
my heartburn somewhere else.
So
Exactly.
every single time I have ordered from the Domino's that is around the corner from my house, something is incredibly wrong. And if not, everything is wrong. And it's not just like the pepperoni's not on there. No. So my new favorite thing to order from them is the bread bowl, pasta bowl. Because it's like, it's 2 things in one. It's 2 meals in one thing, just so you know, you're not that hungry afterwards. So I get the Alfredo pasta with chicken, bacon, that's it. In the bread bowl. Simple. So apparently they didn't have chicken. I'm like, okay, that's fine. So I got sausage, bacon, that's it. That's all I wanted. So I got the food. And it's chicken, bacon, no sausage, onions, mushrooms, and I'm just like, what the fuck? Like, how
read
does
this
that
wrong?
even happen? And then the one time that I did it again and I bought food another day, I got a pan pizza, got another pizza, and then I got cheesy bread. Everything looked like some fat asshole sat on it on the way over. It was all flat. And I called them up. And I'm like, now look.
Why is it a fat asshole?
It was flat.
Oh, fuck, dude. Oh, I wasn't ready. I think you killed Ron.
That's perfectly fine. I don't care if we lost a sponsorship from them. They can eat my ass.
Fucking fat ass.
So, I will admit, I finally got an answer, and I was very happy because they sent the food over from the other night. I asked them, I said, dude, every time I get food from you guys, it's fucked up.
Stomach.
What the fuck happened, my man? And she says, I'm going to be completely honest with you. There's a lot of not smart people that work here. And I said, good enough. I'm not ordering from you anymore, but thank you for the honesty. Okay, rant over.
The rant was over for me when you called him a fat asshole.
Yeah, dude. Holy shit.
Oh, dude, I was fucking. I didn't even hear anything after that. I'm not gonna lie to you. I was laughing too hard. I have like you ever laugh so hard that your ears start ringing?
Yeah,
or
you just
something
fucking.
like
Yeah.
I just.
But
blacked out.
Flay, when you get Domino's pizza, it's usually kind of thick. Like they have thicker crust and everything.
Thick.
So when it wasn't with two C's thick and looked like almost flatbread, I was a little upset.
Yeah.
Yeah.
No, I mean, there's there's a place over here. I don't know if Eric might remember. We went to a pizzeria. We went to a pizzeria in North Dakota when we visited Connor.
I still have the
And-
T-shirt.
Yeah. And they swore to God that they had a New York slice. Oh God, it was so fucking terrible.
I love it when people
I was
that
like,
are
did
not
I-
from New York try and say that they have something from New York. Like, hey, we have a
Dude.
New York slice here. And you go there and it's like,
Not good.
what the hell
Dude.
is that?
I was eating this abomination, and I couldn't believe it, like how shitty it was, right? And Connor's like, "This is the best pizza place here," and I was like, "Well, holy shit! Like, you should find another fucking place. This is terrible." So when I moved down to Florida, I was afraid that the pizza would be bad, and they had a place here that's called New York Slice. That's the name of the place, and I actually was so fucking nervous to go to this place. And my dad's like, "Oh yeah, it's a New York Slice." I'm like, "Dad, listen, like, I was like, listen to me." I was like, "I've heard that lie before. I've been bamboozled once
been
or
hurt,
twice
Father."
before." Yes.
I'm
Yeah,
ready to be
they've-
heard again.
So he orders 2 pies from this place. Very, very, very enthusiastic of him to order 2 pies.
Why wouldn't you just get a slice and just try it?
But he orders it. I ate it. It's not bad, but it's definitely not a New York slice, right? It can't be. The water's different. Like it just
Yeah.
can't be.
That's the
You'll
main
never
difference is the water.
You'll
It
never
changes
you'll
it.
never make the New York slice, man.
You can't.
Just fucking give it up. So I wanted to call them and say, "Can you change your name of the place to Almost a New York Slice?" It's like, like at least be honest with the marketing.
Almost.
We almost cracked it, New York Slice. Like that would be a great
Close,
name for the fucking.
But not just enough.
Yeah, yeah. Like I don't know. Name it like Close but No Cigar. New York Slices.
Yeah.
Good enough New York slices.
Good enough. Yeah, just
I
about
think we
New
at
York.
least tried New York slice.
Fuck you, it's 2 a.m. and we're open slice. How about that?
Those
Yeah.
are my favorite places. I don't even care how
great,
bad it is. If it's 2 a.m. and you have pizza available, go to
When
my
I was in
book.
college, I go up. My buddy
Fucking tried New York slices.
We fucking tried.
Right, dude.
Yeah, I go there.
Yeah,
you know
dude,
what?
if I
They
should have
tried.
still a New York slice.
Hey.
Yeah, like
You know what? Hey, New York slice. What are you gonna do?
yeah, it was
Hey,
close.
what are you
know
gonna
what I'm
do?
saying?
What are you gonna do?
Good enough, eh?
Oh
Fuck
wait, let me say something. I hope someone from my family watches this.
I hope so.
My cousin moved here, babe. I'm talking
Vinny?
about Andrew.
Oh.
What's up?
Forget about it.
I do have a cousin Vinny, kind of funny.
Of course
But
you
he's like a little 9-year-old asshole.
I'm not surprised.
He's on his way.
Forget about it. So anyway, there was he moved out of New York when he was like 10 or 11, right? Now I've lived in New York 25 years. You hear my accent,
You're 25?
you know? Yeah, man.
Dear
God, I thought you were still like fucking 19.
No, you wish, bitch. That just means you're old, you know?
I know I'm fucking old.
No, but so he moved down here when he was like 11 years old, and he's like 23 now or something, right? And I've lived in New York my whole life. I don't have a heavy fucking 1970s Brooklyn accent, you know? I don't go, hey, yo, wait, you know, shit like that. Oh my God. Me and my
I'm the guy.
me and Maria.
Fucking...
Gabagoo. You motherfucker. So me and Maria go to pick up weed for my cousin Andrew, right?
Right.
And we get there, and it's kind of weird seeing him, right? Because I haven't seen him at all, but I hit him up for weed 15 years after we moved, and you know, and he comes up to the car, and I haven't even really spoken to him, right? He walks up to the car, and he's like, hey, what's good? And I was like, what? So like the face of bewilderment is already on my face, and I'm pretty sure that Maria already knew that instantly the second he opened his mouth, I was aggravated. Like I just like I hate people with that stupid fucking garbage accent that doesn't exist anymore. The only
not
people
real.
that sound like that are people that moved here, the people that lived in Brooklyn in 1970. My dad lived in Brooklyn in 1970, and he don't sound like that. You know what I mean? So it's like
Very little.
yeah, like, you know, he has the accent, but it's not like overbearing.
Yeah, like there's a Philly accent apparently.
Bro,
I've been
he's
told
like,
I have it. I don't fucking hear
what
it.
did he say that
There's
pissed
a
me
little
off?
bit
Like,
of one.
it was just
It's not
one
much.
long running sentence, and he said
But, like,
something, and I was just like,
I'm surprised that people actually don't think that I have a Jersey accent, because as soon as I tell people, like, online, because we're still avid online people, we run into people, unfortunately, have to talk to them, and they'll say, like, oh, where are you from? And I say, I'm from New Jersey. And they're like, you don't sound like it. I'm like, oh, sorry, I fucking forgot. Let me just, you know, just fucking...
Are we all fucking Tony
tan
Soprano
laundry.
over here? What the fuck? Who the fuck you think you are? You know?
gabagoo. So,
Yeah, like-
the
Always funny.
I did that accent once as a joke, and I could feel Rob trying to punch me through Discord. Absolutely.
Yeah, muff cabbage. Fucking like how South Park
New
did it. Dude,
Jersey.
That's it.
New Joycey.
Yeah, fucking
well,
muff
dude,
cabbage.
he came out and he was just talking like in this weird ass accent. I couldn't believe, like, it sounds like it takes so much energy to speak like that, and maybe that's why he looks so fucking tired. Like he just, it was so over put on, like, yeah, hey, yo, bro, I'm from New York, you know me.
Oh, Christ.
You know, and that's what he was talking
Oh,
like.
no, they didn't
And
do
then-
the fake laugh, did they? The
Oh yeah, no, he did
It's
that.
it's the laugh.
Yeah, he did that. Yeah, he did that.
That's it.
And we were leaving. He was supposed to give us an eighth. We were leaving, and my girlfriend goes, "This looks kind of small for an eighth." And he calls me. You know, he sends me a message back. He's like, "Oh, bro, I went in my house and I looked on the scale, and the thing that I gave you was the wrong bag. You gotta come back." So I was like, "Oh, okay." So we pull back around, right? He used a term I've never heard before. I think he made it up, right? He comes to the window. Runs out, like literally runs out, and he's like,
Not
"Bro,
suspicious.
my bad, bro. Here you go." And he like hands me the other bag, so I give him the one that he gave us back, and he looks at it. He goes, "What the fuck even is this, bro?" And he's like looking at it and like moving it around. And he goes, "It's just a bag of shake." And I said,
What?
"What the fuck is shake?" So he goes, "Yeah, it's just a bag of shake, bro. Hey, welcome to Florida, bro." And he gives me the other bag too. And I said, all right, thanks. And he's like, hey, yeah, bro, if you ever need me, you hit me up. What did he say? He said something while we were leaving, and I was like, what the fuck did he just say? Like, my brain didn't even register it as a word because I was just like, I gotta get out of here. I'm gonna fucking. Shake is a legit term. Yeah, bro, maybe from like 1945. I haven't heard anybody say shake my whole goddamn life. And
Is
I
it
smoked
like
my whole life.
stuff that came off of it while he was grinding?
I
Like,
guess
how the
it's
fuck-
just
what
yeah.
is
I
shake?
guess it's just shit that fell off of it when he was grinding it. Yeah.
And you're talking to a person that's done edibles twice so far, so like I don't. This is all new.
Yeah. Like,
Yeah.
It's the I'm trying to figure out what shake
It's the
could
pieces
be.
of bud that is settled at the bottom of the bag. All right, so that's what shake is, babe.
But it's still
Yeah.
bud.
So, but but exactly. So you could just call it
Like,
bud.
it's still
right?
good. Yeah.
Damn.
Yeah. No, it's still good.
Where
You
the
can
fuck
still
you come
smoke it.
from, Twom?
I've heard it a bunch. Yeah, Tommy fucking heard it. That's because you live in fucking New Hampshire, bro. Everybody out there fucking got no teeth.
Shooting guns.
You're the only
smoking,
person with a full. You're the only person in fucking New Hampshire with a full set of
teeth.
chompers, bro.
There you
Had
go.
a Navy guy from New York over. He goes, that's true. Had a Navy guy from New York over here try to start a fight in a local bar. Straight up threw that accent out, trying to be intimidating in a room full of drunk Scotsmen. I've never seen someone get beaten up by laughter.
You're
Laughed
looking to
him
get
out
a
of the
right kick in the ass there.
Nothing else to do. Yeah, nah, bro.
How'd you go
I've
there,
never.
laddie? Take that in the
I
queer
never
accent
heard.
with you gay boy.
I've never heard. You're doing Irish, man. I've never heard.
I'm just trying to piss him off.
I can't.
1 minute, wait,
fucking
wait,
do-
wait, wait.
I don't know.
One
I
sec.
mixed them up.
Oi, what you mean, you daft cunt?
You need the Scotsman
daft
Fuck the
insult
queen.
from what was it, Samurai Jack? The 1 minute long insult.
Oh yeah.
1 minute. This might kick you guys out. This might kick you guys out.
Why?
Don't
Why would
kick
you
me
do
out.
something like that?
Don't do
Wait,
that.
wait. Okay, wait. Maybe it won't. Maybe it
What are you
won't.
doing?
What are you doing?
What the fuck are you doing?
I'm
Boy.
inviting Reboot
I'm
in
watching
here to
you.
give us his.
Yeah,
his
get
Scottish
Reboot in
accent.
here.
Yeah, Reboot.
God.
Come talk to us for a minute, man. You are the. You're the.
I
the
gotta
boy,
hear it.
The boy of
I don't
the
know
hour.
any Scots. I know a few Irish boys, but I don't know any
Oh, he
Scots.
sound great. Oh, hey, dude, I sent you hidden use copy button.
Oh my god!
Yeah, that's
What
his
are you
fucked up
showing
leg.
us?
Dude,
No,
that's
that was his
God
fucked up
damn.
leg, man. I felt
you thrown
so
off a
bad
bike
when,
or some
when that
shit?
happened.
That shit looks bad, dude.
Bro, how the
Are you
fuck do I
having
add people to this
difficulties
call?
here?
Do you want me to fucking
There we
do
go.
it? It's in
I
the,
got it.
yeah,
I got
there
it.
you
I got it. I got
Are
it.
you
dude.
sure?
You're fucking yelling at me over. Look at this man.
This handsome man. Look at him.
Everyone.
Beautiful.
happening, guys?
How you doing, man?
System reboot number
In the flesh.
numero uno. One of my best friends in the world, dude.
It's an honor to be here, guys.
Good to see you, man. Holy shit. I'm usually in the chat, but now I don't get to see you. Here we go.
Yeah, man.
Hey.
He's a big boy.
A lad.
Yo, he has mad Naruto tattoos.
Oh,
He's-
shit.
He's set up
God,
good.
Yeah, good.
Oh,
Nice.
shit.
He's,
Okay.
yeah, dude.
Trying to
Yeah,
remember
he's-
what side they're on.
What
is it that side?
What happened to your leg in that
No, it's that
picture
side.
Rob had there? That looked pretty bad.
Oh, that was I tore my calf muscle skating. I
Oh.
fell and chipped the shin bone,
Oh.
and then I fell again, and the skate hit the
Oh.
same spot and drove the chip from the shin bone into my
Jesus,
calf
fuck.
muscle.
Oh, I don't like that.
And he still
Fuck.
walked
God, I
around,
don't
go
like
to
that.
work. He's a
Oh
freak.
yeah, yeah. And
What
then-
else is he gonna do?
Then 2 weeks later, I tore my hamstring and ended up on a walking stick, still going to work.
Yeah. All right, I fucked there. That's on me.
If you'd like, man, tell everybody, tell the listeners about yourself a little
Tell the
bit.
class
man. What
about
do you do?
yourself.
Oh well, my name's Ian. Outside of being System Reboot or any insult that gets thrown at me, it's normally more insults than my actual name that I hear. I'm a joiner, carpenter from Scotland, run my own business. Stream, met Rob through that.
Awesome.
Yeah. Aside from that, former rugby player. Got
Oh shit.
I literally spent an entire season getting concussed every single game. I left with a concussion, but hey, it's cheap drinks at the end of the night. Saves you a lot of money on that one. And I do take some offence to people trying to imitate my accent and making it sound Irish.
Yep. That's why I did it.
But,
I know
when
the
I-
easiest way to
when
piss
I
off
heard
the
the-
Scotsman is to make him sound Irish.
When I heard the Irish going off, I was like, I gotta get Ian in here because I know he's like fucking gritting his teeth out there.
no shit. When I saw you
By
rushing
design.
through your other tab, I honestly thought you were just trying to pull up that the soundbite you had of me.
Yeah,
Oh, I can't even remember what it was you had me say.
off me about right.
Get off me, you fat right.
Dude,
It was
I never heard that. I never heard that insult in my entire life. And I
That's
talked to him
beautiful.
for 10 minutes, and he's fucking trashed on apple sewers. It's like this green liquor, bro.
Oh,
It
no.
looks like it
I have a
literally.
bottle of it now.
Do you?
Oh god.
Yeah.
Was it
Oh,
Hang on,
my God,
hang
bro.
on, I'll go grab it. It's
Okay,
horrible.
yeah. Dude,
Apple
he-
sewers?
Apple sewers. Yeah, yeah.
I don't like the sound of that.
He'll get it for you, bro. It's
Shit.
toxic.
Oh my god.
Oh god.
It's literally green.
Oh my god. Is that
Yeah,
by
dude.
design or what?
Wait, so it's
They
like
just added
sour
in?
apple or something?
Yeah, sour apple alcohol. It's,
Okay, actually, I kind
Oh.
of like. I was gonna say I actually kind of like the sound of that now. Hang on.
Yeah, well, dude, one night he's sitting here, we're playing games, we're just talking.
Oh no.
Mm-hmm.
He's doing shots for subs, so people are just gifting fucking subs left and right, and this guy's
Hell
just
yeah.
taking shot after shot after shot, right? And then after a while, he's just like, somebody gifted like 10 subs. He goes, "I'm just gonna down the whole fucking bowl," and he grabs the thing and he just
All
chugs
right,
it, like,
Shrek.
chugs-
Jesus.
Donkey! Jesus Christ!
he
Oh, God.
fucking downs this whole bottle and just starts tearing up. Now he's like pissed, like absolutely pissed, like destroyed.
Yeah.
I've never seen him like actually like drunk, you know, like because he drinks
Mhm.
all the fucking time, so like you never really see him like drunk, you know. Dude,
Right,
he
right.
was like cross-eyed
okay.
talking on the fucking stream. And
I mean,
for us,
yeah.
he's like, for us, he's dialing his fucking accent down so we could understand him. When he got drunk, he's talking to his fucking Scottish buddies, bro. I was like, what language is that? he's like, oh, you go for a fucking. It's I'm talking
Is it
to him.
Oh no.
Is it
What is it?
Welsh?
What is what?
Like when that it comes in like full tilt. Is there like Welsh to it? Like,
Welsh. No.
I thought
no,
it was
Welsh
something
is
different.
Welsh
Okay.
is its own language. They speak
what I figured.
Gaelic, right? Gaelic.
No. Well, Welsh is actually a language. So you get Welsh.
Welsh
you've got
is a
Irish, you've got Gaelic is like a very very old. Well, it's a Celtic language more than anything else, essentially. But it's full like Scotland has like dialects everywhere. If you were like you can listen to me, you can sort of understand me. But if you were to listen to someone that speaks the Doric, in fact, one of you should look that up on YouTube. Like just to listen to it and try and make any sense, because even I struggle to make sense of it. But
Challenge accepted.
the Scottish that Rob's talking about is essentially I just talk really fast. All the words sort of just blend into this like ball of no one can fucking follow unless you're
Dude,
trained
he
in
was,
it.
but he's talking to his buddy in like this fast Scottish, and I couldn't understand shit. And all I understood was a fat ride, and I said, "What the fuck is a fat ride?" You know. So I asked him,
Oh,
and he's like, "Oh, it's like a like a fat cunt, you know." I was like, "What?" So I have a soundbite on my stream where if you type like what's it? It's a
exclamation
system,
point
right?
system or something.
Yeah, it's exclamation point system or something like that, and he comes in fucking screaming, and it used to every time, dude. When we played together, it would just be him scream, "Oh, you fat ride!" in my stream, and then somebody like he would say something on top of it, and I'd be like, "Fuck, dude, I'm hearing like 6 different fucking reboots right now."
Yeah, I'm watching a video on Doric right now. I am so fucking lost.
It's bad.
It's like aliens like shot something into my head. Like
Yeah,
I
we
go up to
can't
this nice
understand.
old lady. How are you doing today? She's like, "Oh, I get doy." And they're like, "What?"
Aye,
Oh, like
that's I'm doing good. How are you?
Oh my god, that's gonna be like when I see him play Fitba. Like,
Oh God,
What?
No. I was
Fitba.
working up Aberdeen way, which is where it's most common, and
that's where the video was from.
Yeah, the customer came in, and I'm working away at one window, and my dad's in the next room working at his, and he could hear her talking to me. And how do I happen? And I'm like, yeah. And she left, and my dad comes in and goes, "What was that?" I was just talking to the customer. And he says, "What did she say to you?" I went, "I have no fucking idea. I just said yes." To be fair, it worked out. She brought in tea and a fry up for breakfast. It was perfect.
Oh, that's nice.
That's fucking awesome.
Yeah, we get shit thrown at us here in the States. We don't. That doesn't exist with customers. That don't
Yeah.
happen. Oh my god,
Yeah,
you
I
got to
had
be ready
a-
to throw fists with a customer.
Dude, I just worked with and reboots in contracting and construction, so he fucking understands. Designers are like the worst people.
Yep.
The absolute worst. Because if you have to go through anything, according to your code, the designer just wants it to look nice. They don't understand that you can't do this and do that because of code. It won't pass inspection. So this one designer wasn't on the job site yet. I'm sitting there, I'm working on floor outlets, setting them up. And she comes running in, and my guy had one of his tool cases on the countertop, but we had like masonite on the countertop to cover it so it won't get scratched. It's a $60,000 wood handcrafted countertop, and my guy had his fucking tools on it. The designer ran in and didn't even say hi, nothing. I never even met this woman. She just walks in, she goes, "Are you fucking kidding me? You fucking idiots, get your fucking shit off my fucking countertop," screaming. And I literally turned around and I just see my guy like hauling ass from the other side of the job site, like jumps over like some shit that was on the floor. He grabs it, pulls it off the countertop, and she's screaming at him. And this is like my turn where I should turn and be like, "Hey, my bad. We shouldn't have had that up there, blah, blah, blah," to kind of calm the situation. But she was just way too far gone. So I just turned around. I went back to work. Fucking rip my guy
there's
a new
nothing else you
asshole.
can do.
No, like, she was,
You left him to die.
dude, she was imbued with like the power of some fucking demon. I don't know. She was screaming at
It's
the
just
top
like with
of her
zombies, man. It's not about how fast you can run. It's about how faster you can run than your friend.
Yeah, exactly, dude.
That friend.
So she goes storming out, right? She goes walking out, and her friend is the GC. He comes walking in, and he just goes, she's having a bad morning. And I was like, oh, you don't say. She's not like that all the fucking time. Like, holy
my
shit.
god, dude.
No, like, dude, but like, I hate designers. I hate them so much.
The worst.
Like, they're the fucking worst people on the planet.
Well,
They're
because
like,
they don't
I
know
went
shit about
to-
building.
No, they don't. They're just like, "Oh, can you make it look like this?" Okay, I'll order the stuff that makes it look like this. You guys just build around it. It's
Yep.
like, well, dude,
That was,
your fucking countertop that goes into the sink doesn't really work, Like
when I was at Dominion, that was a big complaint with a lot of the guys that were like coming in as engineers, like young dudes around my age. I was like 22, 23. They legitimately could not read a fucking tape measure
yeah, I believe that.
like correctly, and these
I
guys
believe
are gonna make measurements and calculations for fucking cryogas
Dude,
shit that will just flash freeze you and you're dead. Like these are guys
Bro.
we want reading this shit.
I
Holy
said
fuck.
11/16 to my new helper, and he looked like his fucking head was gonna explode. I was like, yeah, so it's 41 11/16, and he's looking at me, and he's like,
Is he a metric guy, or is he just genuinely not know what the fuck you're talking about?
he's retarded, for lack of a better
not.
word.
It's not that hard to read. You just look at the little dashes in between. You go, oh, okay, that's half.
No, well,
That would
he
be a
opened,
quarter. That's an eighth. That's a 16th. Done.
dude,
Easy.
right? You would think so. But he
I've been
opens it.
discriminated against.
Dude.
Fuckers over there in your imperial measurements.
Yeah, what? Yeah,
Imperial
what are
for
your
the empire.
Yeah, what are your measurements on the
Metric,
fucking?
mate. It's all millimeters and stuff. Makes it sound a lot bigger when you measure your anyway,
Foot.
I'm gonna shut up. Yeah, exactly.
Foot.
Oh shit.
Yeah, my dick's 20 millimeters.
She's like,
Holy
wow.
shit, dude. What's dude? Oh,
As
Like,
she sees
damn,
it, she's like,
dude.
wow.
Yeah, it's kind of crazy. The metric system's kind of nuts. Like how like everybody uses the metric system. Except
That's just because our country's retarded. What do you expect?
Measure all our shit moon landings per football field. Get the fuck out of here.
We just went insulting our government, and now I defend that everyone else's
No,
measurement
not the
system is
government.
better.
The country. No, not the government. Fuck the government.
Government
Country's
runs the
great.
country.
So I didn't want them there.
Do they though?
Unfortunately.
Exactly.
We've got a lizard queen and a fucking.
Yeah,
I don't
you
know,
do.
Marshmallow Man is a fucking prime minister.
She won't fucking die, man. I'll tell you.
She's
Dude.
about to. I'm about to get a national holiday, mate.
Yeah, true.
That is
Honestly.
the fucking truth.
Everyone
We'll
gets
party.
a
There's,
week off
there's
from
no
work.
way.
Okay.
There's no way they only give you one day for the queen dying.
It's gonna be
one
like
day.
a week.
Nah, they got to give you a whole week. This bitch been alive for like 10 generations. She's holding that family together like super
She's
glue.
lived through
bro.
like every war.
Yeah, dude, she is the glue holding the fucking United Kingdoms together right now.
No, essentially, yeah. Every other one's either a fucking pedophile or a racist.
Yeah, pretty much. Yeah, like even
If you had to pick, which one would you prefer? I
Yeah,
kind of like the guy that's not fucking kids. Personally.
Yeah.
Yeah,
I'm
he's
not
racist.
a,
All right, well, just don't show him any pictures of brown people, and we'll be all right. Tell them they don't exist. And be like, no, that's not real. That's just it's dark out and the brightness is down on your screen.
Corona wiped them out. It's fine.
Yeah,
Holy shit!
Hey, you added me to the call. That is not
Oh,
me.
no, this is a great idea. Holy shit! Oh, this is so good.
I wish we
Oh,
didn't
that's
have
great.
such a time change. I'd pull him in more often.
Yeah, right.
It's what 12 o'clock for you right now.
It's
right?
10 past midnight right now. Yeah.
God damn.
Oh, is it? Okay.
Yeah, he's 5 hours.
We could
past
start
us.
doing weekend recordings.
Yeah, if
So
Reboot wants
I
to be
will
on the
not
podcast.
be sober.
Even better.
Well,
If we
I
can't
don't think
understand
we've
you, we'll
actually
just-
had a like drunk or high podcast episode before. So
Admittedly,
Oh
anyway.
no.
I think. Oh, I'm actually not gonna lie. One of the episodes we did, I was kind of like half high. So
Well,
Ben was drinking wine after he smoked one night. So
Yeah, that.
Oh,
no, that
and-
was the spooky stories one.
Yes,
You guys are
that
scaring
was-
the shit out of me, and I was like, I don't want to do this podcast anymore.
Oh, yeah, he said that. So to make Ben
I hated
uncomfortable, we either have to talk about Vaporeon or ghost stories, and he's
Stop.
done. See,
Stop.
that's it.
I know where the
Stop with
Vaporeon.
Vaporeon. Yeah, I know.
Vaporeon
Everyone
was.
knows
I
the
know
fucking
where that
I
was.
could always
Vaporeon
just get
was.
Snail in here. Do you want me to get him?
No.
Snail.
I
oh
could,
my
but
God.
no.
Yo,
Oh my God.
Yeah, Reboot. We had an entire episode where Ben's buddy Snail. It was Tim, right?
Yeah.
Yep.
Yeah, Tim the Snail. Was in
I
here.
legit think
talking
someone
to
might
us.
be in my walls right now.
I'm watching you look around. I'm like,
As
Yeah, I
soon as you
was like,
mentioned
what?
spooky stories, you're like, I'm done. I don't want to. I'm
Well,
good,
no,
I'm good.
like I heard like, and I'm like, no, not
Yeah.
now. Like, please God, no.
not
Come
right.
Yeah,
on.
dude.
Any
it's
other
the
time.
fucking. It's that kid from The Boy. You know.
The boy. It's the
Oh,
boy.
I need to watch that. I'll watch that eventually.
Yeah, The Boy's real good.
my
Reboot. Do you
God.
have a scary ghost story before we end this?
A scary ghost story.
Yeah.
This
Do you have
man
like
doesn't know
any
fear.
any
Look at it.
paranormal shit ever happen to you, or
This man
do
doesn't
you-
know fear. Look
Do you
at him.
stay on the mortal plane? You know what I mean?
No, I mean I've seen a book fly off of your shelf in one of your videos. That was pretty fucking awesome.
Yeah.
What the
Yeah,
fuck?
I nearly killed my friend with an electric fence trying to go to a haunted house once. But that doesn't count as scary. That's just sheer stupidity.
This is not incriminating, right?
Well, tell us that one. Tell us that one.
Yeah, right.
As long as you're not gonna go to jail for it.
Yeah.
He
Some offense
survived.
taken, and all of its proprietary suppliers do not condone the use of this story.
Well, the only thing that was actually done wrong was a mild case of attempted trespassing and bunking
Mild.
off of school. So, well, I mean, trespassing doesn't really exist in Scotland. We would just get shot by the farmer with his gun full of fucking frozen peas, and that shit stings. But so
Ooh.
yeah, we decided, fuck it, we're not going into school today. We're just gonna steal all the miniature bottles of whiskey out of my dad's cabinet and head up the woods across the road from my dad's house. So my dad lives on the edge of the town, so we head across the dual carriageway, the road, and head up through the woods. And we know there's a reservoir right up the back. So we go up and up and up, and then we're just about there, and then one of my buddies goes, "Yo, there's a haunted house up in that field. I've been there before. We did a Ouija board, and this like entity followed me home, and they done all this weird shit." I'm like, "All right, okay, no, bullshit, whatever." So he's like, "No, seriously, it's there." So we go up, and from the bottom of the field, you can see it. So like, right, we'll get closer, because I don't want to walk up that field. This farmer's a complete asshole. He'll just come out, pop shots at us off of his quad bike. ATV for you guys. But anyway, so we're walking up and up and up. And we get to this like bit where the woods turn right next to the field, and there's a boundary fence. Now, have you ever, I don't know if you know much about electric fences, but you get one that's regular charge. I get another one that's basically, I think they call it a trap fence. So the shock gets stronger and stronger, so the animals don't get used to it.
Mm-hmm.
So like if they lean against it and it's like the same thing over and over, they don't care. Eventually they'll crush the fence. If it gets stronger, eventually one of them's going to jolt them and they'll go away. So I'm like, grabs the two wires, not just the one that's charging it. I grab the other one that's in metal, so it's making it a little bit worse. And I lean over, I'm looking up this field, I'm like, holy shit, this place is really creepy ass looking. It's all like the roof's caved in, the glass is all smashed in the windows.
Right.
Like, guys, it's like right there. We can ow, like we can just go ow. What the fuck? This is an electric fence. Holy shit! And I've seen them before. I've never pissed on one like most Scotsmen have. And then so I'm like, guys, come here. And they're like, I'm not touching it. Nah, it's all right. I'll touch it and shock you through me, thinking it'll make it better.
Yeah, right.
So I'm holding onto the fence and I'm like jabbing at my friends with my finger, like fucking dumb, drunk Scottish 13-year-old shit. Oh yeah, underage drinking. That's another part. I forgot about that. 5 years too young to be drinking, but it's all fine.
Oh God.
And I zapped. My cousin was one of them, and he's built like me. And I zapped him, and he was like in pain. Obviously, I was as well. I was like, what the? That's like some force behind that. And like my little geeky weeb friend Robert, you know how everyone's got that really weird friend? You know, the guy that like writes all the girls' names down in a jar and
Yeah, Eric.
Beat me to it.
I was just about to say Rob.
Wait a minute. No one said me.
Feel left out.
Yeah, Ben's gonna turn around to his journal of ex-girlfriend names written down.
Got his little fucking death note. Oh,
Just
there goes the rest of the pages.
writes down all three of us because we weren't mean to him. Oh God, it's there.
Oh, no, it is the death note.
Eric, yummy, because he's mean.
Oh God, I don't want to do this drunk.
Oh, it'll be great.
So I turned to my friend Robert, and like I says, he's the weird one. So I wave him over. I'm like, come on. And instead of going to his arm, I went to his head.
Oh
with my
God.
hand. And he went no and pulled back. And thank fuck he did. Because when I grabbed that fence, I felt every bone from fingertip to fingertip separate with the shock.
Yeah, I believe that.
And I went, ugh! And of all things to fucking happen, I curl up and fall backwards onto the fence again.
Oh God.
So my full weight lands on this fence. Now, you'd think it would just flatten the fence. Hell no. The next shot, I've got like, you can't see it as such, but I've got a scar across my back. This fucking thing sent me right the way down a hill.
Yeah.
Holy
Yeah, I believe
shit.
I fucking fell all the way down. And of all things to end off, as I'm catapulting down this hill, rolling over the top of myself, that's where Robert ran, and I fucking flattened the poor boy in the bottom.
You got launched like a fucking cannonball.
Man, I was thinking the friend was gonna be in the fence, and like no, just gravity.
It's just me.
Gravity
just
was
me.
against him.
Yeah, if you
so
guys
much
don't know
funnier.
anything about electrical, like any voltage between 110 to 220 it pulls you, right? But voltage past 240 pushes you away. So you probably got hit with something between 200 and 400 if you got fucking blown down the hill like that, bro.
Lovely.
And for
more you
reference,
know.
most houses around me are like 200 volt.
Yeah,
I'm
you'll
sorry,
have
200 amp. 200 amp. My bad.
They'll have like 200 amps, 240 volts, yeah, and 240 will go to like a couple of your appliances, like dryer, oven, cooktop, that shit, and then the rest is all 110. It's like no big deal.
But yeah,
So you
it didn't do anything to me.
It did. It did.
Yeah,
it did.
almost had me concerned there for a second. Almost.
I'm good.
Almost.
Good. I'm good.
Oh,
Yeah,
Jesus
dude.
Christ.
Oh, what a fucking story to end on. Holy
That
shit.
was,
Jesus Christ, dude. Good run.
Definitely a good episode. We all had very good
Yeah, we
topics.
flowed, man.
That one was good.
I got a lot of feedback on our last episode. They said we're like back in form. They were like, these guys are moving this time now. I'm like, yeah, kind of spacing it out a little bit definitely helped us get the groove. Stella got her groove back. You know what I mean?
Yeah. And if we ever need to take like another, week off or something
Hiatus.
like that, if we want to take like an extended break,
We'd let everyone know.
Yeah, we would just say, look, we're going to take a little break so we can recharge the fluids and everything in our brains. And
That's how that
we're
works.
Yeah,
We're
exactly.
not like most podcasts that are huge and they have
Or get
like
paid.
a giant group of people in a Discord that like sends them topics and videos and shit. Like we don't
Not
do
yet.
shit like that.
That would be cool.
It would be
Your one
interesting.
dude's always sending titties, and that's not bad.
That's Richard. That's my German friend.
German Richard really likes titties.
Yep. His
Respect.
name's not really Richard, but I can't dox him like that.
Oh, I
We
don't
used
care.
to call him-
German dick, whatever.
Yeah, well, his name was Dictator, so we used to just call him Dick, and then this kid
There you
Jerry
go.
started calling him Richard, and everybody just calls him Richard. That's it.
Hey, it works.
That's
The
it.
evolution of male nicknames is just.
I don't
Yeah.
even like.
It's so
I've
good.
heard people call my dad Richard because his name was Rick, but his full
Yeah.
name is Ricardo. And then some of the
Yeah,
people just
Ricardo.
call him Dick, and I'm like, what the no, no.
How'd you get that?
I don't know,
How'd you get dick from Ricardo? Well, she asked nicely.
dude. I get people that still call me my full username
No one
incorrectly. It happened the other day. I went and raided someone. They're like, oh, where did Diedrich go? And I'm like, oh. My God, why is
What?
it hard for people to fucking read? That's the second
You
person.
even capitalize it differently. Like,
Yes.
what? Really?
Where did
Diedrich?
we had
Yo,
a friend that called
Diedrich.
Eric Derek for like fucking a year before he realized his name wasn't
Oh,
Derek.
our
Coates
buddy
still
Coates,
calls
he
him
always
Derek.
calls me Derek on purpose.
He's always there. It's like, Derek, what the fuck? And I'm like, who's he talking to? Right. Eric.
It's
Right.
either that, it's Pablo, or like, just like you said, Yum Yum. Some people call me Yum Yum.
Yeah, I'd
I
call
don't
you
know.
Yummy.
Yeah, Yummy. Yeah, I've heard that.
Mhm.
And it's not because I'm tasty. It's really not. It's probably
No,
just
that's
kinda
not good. It's not
Big
good.
tasty.
salty.
Big and tasty. Remember when I
big
made
and
that?
tasty. I do.
You said
Oh my
that.
god, dude!
Wait,
do we want to slip
wait.
that in real quick since
Big
we're
and
at like an
tasty.
hour 20?
What?
Let me
Yes,
slip that in real quick.
explain Big and
We-
Tasty to reboot.
Okay, so my buddy Andy, back in high
I
school,
still watch
big,
that video, by the way.
Big film guy. He took a lot of the video down, and there's a big reason because we'd all go to jail. But we did this video. I pitched this idea to him. I said, "You know, it'd be a funny ass like buddy cop movie. It was like Big and Tasty. It's just like two overweight cops, and it was Jeremiah Big and Daryl Tasty, both played by white guys." Which, first of all, made it hilarious. We made this like script off the ass, and it actually ended up being hilarious. We did it as like a little project with a bunch of like dumb gag shots and shit like that. We had a waterboarding scene that was actually like pretty realistic.
dumb gags and shit straight to waterboarding.
And
okay.
waterboarding. We waterboarded our buddy's younger brother, and he fucking
A little bit
nailed
of
it.
joking, a little
Yeah, a
bit
little
of
bit of-
torture,
little bit of crime.
Don't
This
mind
one
that.
scene we had to go undercover. So we thought, what's the dumbest shit we could do? And we were dumb kids. So my disguise, who did I play? I played Tasty. I just changed the color of my tie. That was it. They were like, who's this guy? He's all right. Let him in. So they're like, who's that behind you? So my buddy Dan, big kid, shoe polish. He was Al Roker.
Oh no!
Oh no.
Oh no! Oh,
I think that's why Rob couldn't stop watching it. And dude, people laughed. They thought it was hilarious. White and black alike. We brought together racial unity, the likes of the
It just
Chappelle Show
reminds me
brought
of,
to the
like,
United States.
fucking Always Sunny
Oh.
in Philadelphia when they made
It
Lethal
was-
Weapon 5 or something.
Yeah.
I can't remember what it was.
Same energy.
Dear God.
But it was not done in hate. And that's why people laughed. But the last line of the movie is he kills the bad guy and goes, here's what's happening in your neck of the woods, and blows a hole in his chest.
El Roser.
And looking back, I was like, "Oh, I get why you took that down." Now he's like, "Yeah." Oh, I completely forgot about that.
Single-handedly waterboarding their way to end racism. I like it.
Hey, people took the subtle approach. We decided to take the hammer to it, and it worked. So you're
That's
welcome.
not a hammer. That's a fucking AK-15.
Oh, so there's that blurb. I pray to God those clips don't exist anymore.
Rob, find them.
The trailer's
you might
still
have it
there.
too.
The trailer's still
there.
up.
The trailer's gold.
Yeah, we got to show Reboot the trailer.
I'll see if I can find it.
It's
All right,
definitely
yeah.
still there.
Alrighty,
Yeah,
folks.
I think we're gonna end it right here.
On that note,
Reboot. It was fantastic.
thanks for having
you
on, buddy.
It's been an honor, guys. Thanks.
We're liking the live format, so we might try this more because usually Rob's streaming half the time we go to fucking record these.
We're like, hey,
Yeah.
Rob. By the way,
So it's like-
5:30, 6 o'clock. We'll be, we'll do
All
the
right.
podcast.
And
He's
he's been
middle of a
streaming for 8
Battlefield
hours.
game streaming. All right, guys. Everyone have a great night. I'm Eric. That's Rob. That's Ben. That's Reboot. There you go. Bye-bye.
Bye.
Peace.